Welcome to live coverage of Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. It's the start of the spring season, and the Tigers are at Hillcrest, where it looks like it's 70 degrees. The temperature is actually 45 degrees, and it feels like 30 degrees, but that's the way it is when you play spring baseball. So, Tigers and Hornets just about ready to get started here, and we'll give you starting lineups right after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Welcome back. Tigers and Hillcrest ready to get started here. And let's give you the starting lineups. First for the Tigers, the visitors today. And leading off for Republic, Ryder Davis. He'll play shortstop. He's number 2. Cannon Ellison, number 18, will be on the mound and bats second. Jackson Overstreet is the right fielder. He bats third, number 14. Isaac White, the designated hitter, number 28. Preston McCracken will be in left field and bat fifth. He's number 6. Number 3 is Cooper Pilkington. He bats 6th and will play second base. Brennan Overstreet, the third baseman, will bat 7th. Landon Perkins, the catcher, bats 8th. And Carter Murray, the first baseman, bats 9th. Mason Fleetwood will be in center field. And the first pitch to Ryder Davis is a ball from the Hillcrest pitcher. Started today, Jackson Miller. Miller, the lefty. Next pitch is lined into left field. That's going to get down in the corner but be foul. And Ryder Davis ripped that one, but a little bit too far out in front.
Come on, Ryan, let's go, boy. Come on, Ryan. Here you go, Ryan. Let's go, babe.
Next one to Davis is grounded foul outside of third. And that's 2 strikes on Ryder Davis. Next one is a ball. That's 2-2. And there's a hard hit ball down the line in left. That one's going to go foul too, and that one was off the fence. So Davis is ripping the ball, but hasn't been able to get one fair yet. Counts even 2-2. Great at bat for Ryder Davis to start the game. And the next pitch from Jackson Miller is on the way. And he lined that one. That is right at the left fielder and snagged out of the air for an out. Hit that about as hard as you can. He hit 3 shots and nothing to show for it to start the game.
Not batting for Republic, the pitcher number 18, Cannon Ellison.
He's out there. He's in Greece.
First pitch to Cannon Ellison is a ball. Stands in there from the left side. And facing the left-handed pitcher. Swings and misses out in front at an off-speed pitch. Counts even 1-1. Next one on the way from Miller. That's up and in. Moved him back. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kenneth Ellison. Ellison will be on the mound when the Tigers take the field at the end of this half inning. And he hits it hard through the hole on the right side, past the diving first baseman and into right field. And that's the first hit of the game for the Tigers. Ellison reaches, and he's on first base with Jackson Overstreet coming to the mound, coming to the plate.
The right fielder, number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
There's a swing and a hard hit ball right at the shortstop. Chance for a double play. They get the one at first, not in time get the one at the first runner at second base. Not in time to get the runner at first as Overstreet beats the throw, reaches on a fielder's choice.
Designated hitter.
Ellison retired 6-4. And Isaac White will stand in. No score here, top of the first inning. And Overstreet gets a lead. Miller checks him and delivers, and a curveball, big sweeping curveball drops in on the outside corner. Called strike, 0-1. And there's a throw over, ball in the dirt, scooped and saved by the first baseman. There's a swing and a long fly ball to right, and that is going to get to the fence. It's between the outfielders, and that is going to score a run. White heads for third, and he's going to slide in there head first with a triple, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead on the RBI triple by Isaac White.
Now batting for Republic, number 6, left fielder Preston McCracken.
So the first RBI of the season by White, the first run of the season scored by Overstreet. And Preston McCracken hits, and he's out front at an off-speed pitch. And in the hole, 0-1. Swing and a little pop-up on the infield. That's kind of a dangerous spot, and the catch is made by the pitcher, Miller, who reached up and grabbed it out of the air. Little pop-up on the infield ends the inning, but not before the Tigers get on the board. 1 run, 2 base hits. The RBI triple by Isaac White scores Jackson Overstreet. And at the end of a half inning, the Tigers on top, 1-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Welcome back. Tigers on top of Hillcrest 1-0 after a half inning. And Canada Ellison on the mound to start the season for the Tigers. Let's give you the lineup for Hillcrest. Leadoff hitter is Austin Miller, number 4. He's the catcher for the Hornets. Leighton Herman, the shortstop, number 1, bats second. Colton O'Neill, the center fielder, bats third. He's number 8. Number 33, Wyatt Adams, the first baseman, bats in the cleanup spot. Jaden Brown, the second baseman, bats 5th. Turner Young, the third baseman, bats 6th. Kaysen DeLong, the designated hitter, will bat 7th. Harrison Parkin will bat 8th. He's the left fielder. And Jackson Miller, the pitcher, will bat 9th. Right fielder is Elias Bates for the Hornets. And the first pitch from Ellison is a ball. 1-0 to Austin Miller. Next one. Fastball pops the mitt of Landon Perkins, the catcher. And that evens the count. 1-1 at the knees. And mentioned Perkins behind the plate. Let's give you the rest of the defense as we go along here for the Tigers here on opening day 2025. Next one outside. Third baseman Brennan Overstreet. The shortstop is Ryder Davis. Second baseman Cooper Pilkington. And there's a swing and a miss as Miller was a little bit out in front. And over at first base, Carter Murray. Outfield left to right, Preston McCracken, Mason Fleetwood, and Jackson Overstreet. Next pitch from Ellison is chopped over Ellison's head. Two-hopper to Ryder Davis, comes in, throws across on the money, and that's an out. As Austin Miller is retired 6-3. And Leighton Herman will stand in. Herman, the shortstop.
Number 1, Leighton.
And Ellison, as he did last year, just gets contact and not great contact. He is great at keeping hitters off balance, letting the defense do the work, and that's what he'll try to do this season. And he did it on that first at bat with Austin Miller. First pitch was a strike. Next one is low. And it counts 1-1 to Leighton Herman. There's a swing and a grounder to Davis. Charges, that one stays down, throws off balance, and fires it across in time to get Herman. Two good plays by Ryder Davis to start the inning. And the first two are retired for Hillcrest. And Colton O'Neill comes to the plate. O'Neill, the center fielder.
Fielder number 8, Colton O'Neill.
And a check swing, that's a strike. O'Neill, a junior, facing the senior Ellison, and off speed. Tried to get him to chase it, low and away. He wouldn't go for it. Counts even 1-1. Tigers broke on top 1-0 in the top of the first on an RBI triple by Isaac White. And there's a fastball that missed. 2-1. Next one, a fastball. He threw that one by him. And it counts even 2-2 to Colton O'Neill. Wyatt Adams waits on deck for Hillcrest. And Ellison trying to finish the inning right here. He's got a 2-2 count. Here's the next one. And an off-speed curveball that he broke over the outside corner. Dropped it in there. And that's a called strike 3, and the inning's over. A 1-2-3 inning for Ellison and the Tigers. And after one, they lead by 1. 1-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Looking for a mouthful of flavor? Then head to Whataburger to get the chicken fajita taco. Strips of juicy chicken, grilled peppers, and onions wrapped in a flour tortilla. Back for a limited time at Whataburger. Ready to go in the second, and Cooper Pilkington leads things off for the Tigers. It's Pilkington, Brennan Overstreet, and Landon Perkins due up in this inning, and there's a foul back to the screen, and there's the first ball of the season back into the woods back there. One of many treks back into the woods coming up for Hillcrest players this spring. Although I think that one got the net, didn't go all the way back into the trees. 0-1, and off speed. A swing and a miss by Pilkington, and he's in the hole 0-2. Pilkington, the second baseman. And there's a swing and a fly ball into right. Well hit, but it's going to hang up there for the right fielder. And the catch is made out there by Elias Bates. That's the first out of the inning.
Number 7, third baseman, Brennan Overstreet.
Brennan Overstreet bats. And he hits it hard right at the left fielder. And that's the second time that the left fielder out there, Harrison Parkin, has had to reach up and snag a line drive out of the air. Overstreet hit the ball hard right at Parkin, and that is the second out of the inning. So the Tigers hitting the ball hard, but not a lot to show for it so far. And Landon Perkins will bat with nobody on and 2 out. First one just missed outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Carter Murray waits on deck if Perkins can keep the inning going. And there's a line drive down the line. That is fair inside the third baseline. A sliding stop made over there by the left fielder. They may have a play at second. No, that's a double for Landon Perkins. So Perkins reaches base with 2 away. That's the second extra base hit of the game for the Tigers. And it brings in Carter Murray. And we'll have a courtesy runner, Nolan Lashley.
Pitch runner for the catcher is number 19, Nolan Lashley. Now batting for Republic, first baseman, number 22.
So Lashley takes his place at second base while Carter Murray stands in. Left-handed hitter against the left-handed pitcher, Jackson Miller. First pitch is a curveball that just missed inside. 1-0. Murray laid off that pitch. If that's a strike, that's a hard one to handle for a left-handed hitter. But he just missed off the inside half. And the count's 1-0. Throw back to second, and Lashley dives back in safely. Wind is blowing pretty hard. You can see the flags in left, blowing from right to left. It's not too bad at field level because it's got to come through those trees I mentioned earlier. There's a little sliced ground ball down the line in left field, and that's going to drive in a run. Lashley comes around to score, and that's an RBI single for Carter Murray.
Back to the top of the order. That's number 2, the shortstop.
Murray just
Davis.
golfed it the other way. Got past the third baseman.
Ground ball here, Jack.
Scores 2-0. The first pitch to Davis is a ball. Davis hit 3 line shots his first time up. 2 of them were foul, and 1 of them was right at the left fielder. And there's a high fly ball, popped over toward first base. It's going to be dropped by the first baseman. It's foul, so Davis will head back to the plate and get another opportunity. That is not an easy play because, as I mentioned, once the ball gets above the tree line, I'm sure it's doing some funny things when it hits that wind. And the sun is pretty bright today, too, so should have been caught, but not completely. It's somewhat understandable how you could let one drop. It's 1-1 now to Davis. And he takes it outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Carter Murray over there at first. Let's see if he wants to go anywhere. Tigers already on top 2-0. And that one bounced up there, and it gets to the screen, and never mind a stolen base. It's going to be a wild pitch that sends Murray into scoring position. He's at second base now with 2 outs. This whole thing started with nobody on and 2 out. Three and 1 the count to Davis, and the next pitch is lined. Couple of hops, 3 hops at the second baseman, scoops it and throws. And he retires Davis, 4-3. So the inning's over, but the Tigers score 1 run on 2 base hits. We go to the bottom of the second, Republic on top 2-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Tigers on top 2-0 over Hillcrest in the season opener for the 2025 season. Tigers scored a single run in the first, a single run in the second. And Cannon Ellison has a 2-0 lead as he steps back out there. Hillcrest still looking for its first base runner, and that first pitch is a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Good start to the inning for Cannon Ellison. Wyatt Adams, the first baseman, is the batter, number 33. Stands in from the right side. Here comes the next one from Ellison, and it swung on and fouled back at me, and it made me jump. You could probably hear me bump the table. That was coming right at me. 0-2. Next one from Ellison, off speed, missed with a breaking pitch, just off the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and it gets under the glove of Ryder Davis. That wasn't an easy play. Tried to get around in front of it. And Adams reaches.
Second baseman, number 13, Jaden Brown.
We'll give Davis an error on that in the Republic scorebook. And there's a pop-up right about 10 feet away from home plate. Landon Perkins turns around, makes the catch, and Jaden Brown is retired on the foul out. That's the first out of the inning, and the runner has to stay at first base.
The third baseman, number 5, Turner.
Turner Young comes to the plate. 1 away, bottom of the second inning, and first pitch to him is a fastball on the outside corner. That's strike 1. Cannon Ellison is throwing strikes today, and that's just what everybody who's sitting bundled up in the bleachers wants. Pitchers who throw strikes. No balls, 1 strike. And off speed out in front. Good pitch by Ellison, and Young waved and missed, and he's in the hole 0-2. Adams still over there at first base. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout. And it brings in Kaysen DeLong. DeLong, the designated hitter. Trying to get Adams off of first base. Adams kind of dancing around over there. Doesn't go, and a swing and a miss as DeLong swung through it.
You have time, Kaysen.
And another swing and a miss. 0-2. Ellison just challenged him. Pitch was a little bit up, and DeLong went after it. And now he's in the hole 0-2. We've had a lot of 0-2 counts on the Hornets today. Ellison is coming right after him. Runner stays put. Fastball is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harrison Parkin, the left fielder, is on deck. He hopes to get an opportunity here if DeLong can keep the inning alive, but he didn't. He swung and missed, struck out. Second strikeout of the inning, third of the game. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. 1 error by Ryder Davis, and 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, the Tigers on top, 2-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
Top of the third, ready to go. Cannon Ellison, the pitcher, leads off for the Tigers, and he takes one outside. Ellison singled and was forced out in the first, and he takes the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's ball 3. And it's ball 4. Ellison walks. He's on base safely for the second time today. And he'll be at first base as Jackson Overstreet comes to the plate.
Jackson Overstreet.
Throw over to first, and Ellison dives back in safely. And the ball just missed. 1-0. Ellison back in safely after another throw. And a swing and a ground ball to the second baseman. Could be 2. They get the out at first. Again, too slow over. Or I get, second time I've done that. Get the out at second. And throw over to first, not in time, as Overstreet reaches on a fielder's choice for the second time. So last time it was a ground ball to short with the second baseman covering. This time the second baseman covers, or makes the play, and the shortstop covers. A 4-6 putout. Overstreet at first, and he's there with 1 out as Isaac White comes to the plate. First pitch to White is lined into left field. That's down for a hit, and it's bobbled by the left fielder, but knocks it down. Overstreet has to say it's second. That's a second base hit for Isaac White. And Preston McCracken comes to the plate.
Up next for the Tigers, Preston McCracken.
McCracken hit a little pop-up back to the pitcher his first time up. He's got runners at first and second with 1 out here. Top of the third inning. And the first pitch is chopped foul over toward the Republic dugout. And Jackson Miller is out in front. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a pop-up. That one's going to go foul back into the woods. 0-2. One out, runners at first and second. McCracken waits for the next one from Jackson Miller. Off speed, and he waited on it and just served it right back through the box. Runner's going to try and score, and he does. Overstreet comes across. That's an RBI for Preston McCracken, his first of the season. Isaac White up to second as Overstreet scores. That makes it 3-0. And that one's a ball. Swing and a foul, back out of play. One ball, one strike to Cooper Pilkington. McCracken at first, Isaac White at second. Pilkington flied out to right field his first time up. And the pitch from Miller is lined right at me again. That's the second time. One ball, two strikes. There's a swing and a grounder off the third baseman's glove. It goes into shallow left field, and it's going to score a run. The other runners move up a base. So the error by Young allows Pilkington to reach and allows White to come in to score. No RBI on the play. McCracken goes to third.
Just a reminder, the concession stand is open today.
And Brennan Overstreet will bat after this conference on the mound. Ryan Schafitzel having a little conversation. I think we're going to have a pitching change. So while they swap out pitchers, we're going to take a break. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. First pitch to Brennan Overstreet from Colton O'Neill, the new pitcher, is a ball. 1-0. O'Neill enters the game with runners at second and third, and one out. And there's a swing and a grounder foul outside the bag at third. Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Overstreet. Overstreet hit the ball on the nose right at the left fielder his first time. He's 0 for 1. Landon Perkins on deck. He had a 2-out double that led to a run in the second inning. Next one to Overstreet is a breaking pitch that stayed up. 2-2. Preston McCracken at third and Cooper Pilkington at second. And there's a shot deep into left, and it may go, and it did. It's a 3-run homer. Delayed reaction, but a 3-run homer for Brennan Overstreet. And that makes it 6-0.
Now batting for Republic, number 4, catcher Landon Perkins.
And Perkins chops it on the left side of the infield. Throw across is in time to get him. Nice play by the third baseman Turner Young. Perkins is retired. That's his second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 22, Carter Murray.
Scores 7-0 after the 3-run homer by Brennan Overstreet. And Carter Murray stands in with a 1-1 count, batting with nobody on. 2 outs, and he pops it foul out of play over on the left side. Murray singled home run his first time. That was in the second, now batting in the third. 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third for the Tigers, and they lead it 7-0. And off speed, off the plate inside. Gets away from the catcher, and the count is even at 2-2. And a hard hit ball foul out of play. Slices off over the fence down the left field line. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count. And Murray works a walk. So Murray has reached base safely twice. And he's down at first base with 2 outs. And here comes Ryder Davis again. Davis, the 9th man to bat in the inning. And he takes a strike. No, a ball. Oh, it's a balk. I was going to say that looked like a strike, but that would explain why nobody reacted. Down to second base goes Murray on the balk. He's in scoring position for Davis, who reaches for one and pops it into shallow center. And that turns into an easy play for the center fielder, Jackson Miller. Ryder Davis pops out to end the inning. But not before the Tigers score 5. The 3-run homer by Brendan Overstreet was the big blow. And they lead it 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, left fielder Harrison Parkin.
Harrison Parkin leads off in the bottom of the third. Another inning of work for Cannon Ellison underway, and the first pitch is a ball to Parkin. Next one low, 2-0. One base runner in this one so far for Hillcrest, and that was Wyatt Adams, who reached on an error in the second. Hillcrest still looking for its first hit, and that one is low. Ball 3. 3-0 to Parkin. Jackson Miller is on deck. It's Parkin, Miller, and Austin Miller due up in this inning for the Hornets. And there's a fastball, a strike. 3-1. And a swing and a miss at a fastball. And Ellison one pitch away from working his way back from a 3-0 count. Counts full 3-2. And here comes the next one. Ball 4. So he got to a 3-2 count, but then walked Parkin. And Harrison Parkin is the leadoff hitter and on first base here in the third.
Center fielder number 11, Jackson Miller.
Jackson Miller stands in. Left-handed hitter. He started the game on the mound. He's in center field now. And Ellison just threw a fastball by him. 0-1. Parkin takes his lead at first. Doesn't go anywhere, and a curveball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another fastball and another late swing by Miller, and he's behind on the count 1-2. And Ellison has thrown a couple of fastballs by him. I think I would try that again. And he did, and it was fouled off. So Miller sped up the swing a little bit, got a piece of it to stay alive. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Miller. Back to the top of the order after this, and that's a fastball up. Miller leans back from it And the count's even 2-2. Same spot, that's ball 3. And Ellison in danger of walking the first 2 hitters of the inning here. He's had 3-2 counts on both of them after being very efficient in his first 2 innings of work, but he had a long layoff since the last time he was out there, and that one is a swing and a miss, a strikeout. That is strikeout number 4 for Cannon Ellison. And it's the first out of the inning, and it takes us back to the top of the order for Hillcrest in Austin Miller, the catcher. Miller grounded out to short his first time. First pitch to him this time is grounded kind of off the end of the bat, and play is made by the second baseman, Cooper Pilkington. It was hit too slowly to get the lead runner, but Miller is retired 4-3 on the play by Pilkington. And it brings in Leighton Herman, the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 1, Leighton Herman.
Harrison Parkin is down at second base now. And Landon Perkins wants to go out and talk things over with Cannon Ellison. Leadoff walk by Harrison Parkin, a strikeout of Jackson Miller, and then the ground out by Austin Miller. And Ellison is 1 batter away from working his way out of a little bit of trouble with the leadoff walk. Working with a 7-0 lead, and a fastball missed high and maybe a little outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Next one's a ball.
Base hit.
Two balls, no strikes. Ellison looks back at the runner and gets a swing and a miss from Herman. It's 2-1. Tigers will host Skiatook, Oklahoma tomorrow. And then they travel up to Columbia for a pair of games on Saturday. So a busy start to the season for the Tigers. That is a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lady Tigers soccer team gets underway tomorrow. They will travel to Sedalia Smith Cotton for an afternoon game. And then they will be at Capital City in Jefferson City on Saturday. And that is a ball. So Ellison with his second walk of the inning. Herman trots down to first. And the Hornets have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Colton O'Neill, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, coming to the plate. O'Neill started the game in center field. He's on the mound now, or will be when they go back out there, and he chops it over to the third base side. Throw across by Overstreet is scooped. Nice play by Murray. And that ends the inning. So Overstreet with a nice play at third, and a good play at the other end by the first baseman Carter Murray to scoop it and get the out. O'Neill is retired on the first pitch, and the Hornets failed to score in the third. They put 2 runners on, left them both on base, and we go to the 4th. Republic on top 7-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Back to action, and there's a hard hit ball to short. A scoop and an out. Jackson Overstreet is retired. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 quick outs. I scrambled up to the press box to see if I could get that scoreboard to show balls and strikes. Not sure what's going on. And it never fails. If I abandon my post, they swing at the first pitch every time. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaac White. White is 2 for 2. A triple and a single. Maybe he can get one in this win, get a home run, and be 3/4 of the way to a cycle. 2-0 the count to White. And he swings and misses. A little bit out in front at that one. 2-1. Swings and misses at another fastball. Counts even 2-2. And that is a slow curveball. It didn't curve quite enough to catch the strike zone. 2-2. And there's a line drive. It's going to be over the head of the left fielder, and it's going to be a double for White. So, a single, a double, and a triple for Isaac White. And now Preston McCracken will bat. I guess Isaac wanted to wait and save the home run for last if he's going to hit for the cycle. First pitch to McCracken is popped up foul and back out of play. McCracken popped out to the pitcher his first time. And drove in a run his last time up. And he hits it hard into the gap in left center field, and it is going to go to the fence and score Isaac White. And McCracken ends up at first.
Second baseman, number 3, Cooper Pilkington.
So it turns into a long single for McCracken. And Cooper Pilkington we're going to get a pinch runner.
Pinch running, number 9, Ryder Smith.
And it's Ryder Smith, the senior, who checks in. An RBI for McCracken, his second of the game. And Smith now at first. 2 outs. And a ball. Pilkington 0 for 2. Flew out to right and then reached on an error by the third baseman. Eventually came in to score. That's a ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Cooper Pilkington. Brennan Overstreet on deck. He hit a 3-run homer earlier in the game. That one misses outside, 3-1. First 2 hitters retired in quick fashion to start this inning, but then Isaac White with a double. McCracken drives him in. And that pitch missed outside, ball 4. And it's a walk to Cooper Pilkington.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 7, third baseman.
Ryder Smith down to second. And Brennan Overstreet steps in. Last time he hit the ball over the left field fence. Let's see what he does this time. Chops it foul outside of third, right over to Kurt Plotner, who makes the play. Out of the range of the camera over there, but it was smooth. No balls, 1 strike. Overstreet 1 for 2. Next pitch from Colton O'Neill on the way and fouled over toward the on-deck circle. And Landon Perkins over there, he had a smooth one-handed grab of that one. Some of the best fielding of the day has happened in this half inning over in foul territory on the left side of the field. 0-2 the count to Brennan Overstreet. And he takes it high. And it's a ball. So the runners move. Second balk. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Overstreet. One ball, 2 strikes. And there's a line drive into right, and it's going to get over. Well, it didn't go over the head. It just landed in front. The right fielder looked like he was putting the brakes on because he was going to back up, but ended up just bouncing to his left, and I think the wind kind of blew it that direction, and he misjudged where it was going to land. 2 runs score. And it's an RBI single for Overstreet. What a start to the season for Brennan Overstreet. He's got 5 RBIs. And that makes the score 10-0. We've got a visit to the mound, and while they talk things over, I'm going to take a quick break. Be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. All right, welcome back. 10-0 Tigers. 2 outs. And Brennan Overstreet over there at first base as Landon Perkins stands in. He's got a double and a run scored. Well, he didn't score the run because they had a courtesy runner, but he's the guy who reached base, and it led to a run being scored. Throw over, and Overstreet dives back safely. It was Nolan Lashley, the courtesy runner, who came in to score. That was the second run of the game in the second inning. And there's one. That's another balk. Down to second goes Overstreet. And that's 3 balks called in the game. Let's hope that's not a point of emphasis this season. There's a little chopper in front of the mound, and the throw is in the dirt, gets away. And down to second base goes Landon Perkins. So he reaches on the error. Overstreet comes in to score. That makes it 11-0.
Courtesy runner for the catcher is number 19, Nolan Lashley. Top of the order for the Tigers, number 2, Ryder Davis. Correction, number 22, Carter Murray, first base.
And we're going to get a play at first, and it is an out. So Murray is retired on the play at first, and we come to the bottom of the fourth. It's 11-0. Tigers now on top. We'll take another break. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Ready to go, bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch swinging by Wyatt Adams, and he lines it into right field. And there is Jackson Overstreet. Ranges over to his right, makes the play. And Adams is retired. He's 0 for 2. And it brings in Jaden Brown.
Second baseman, number 13, Jaden Brown.
Swing or call strike 1 on Brown. Next one missed a little bit low. Cannon Ellison has allowed 3 base runners. 1 reached on an error, and he walked 2 batters in the last inning. And Hillcrest still looking for its first base hit off of Ellison, and there's a swing and a miss. Swinging a chopper toward the line, and it bounces foul. And off speed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Turner Young on deck for Hillcrest. Bottom of the 4th inning. The next one is a ball. 2-2. Jaden Brown popped out to the catcher, Landon Perkins, his first time. And there's a swing and a line drive, and it's off the glove of the left fielder. And into second base goes Jaden Brown. That's Ryder Smith, who came in and tried to make the sliding play. I think that's going to be called an error. It was hit right on the nose, but should have been caught by Smith. So I'm, at least for now, going to call that an E7. Went off of Smith's glove as he came in and tried to make the running catch or sliding catch. First pitch to Young is a strike. It's 0-1. And a slow curveball. Yeah, official book does have that as an error, so. And the umpire had some kind of instructions for the Republic dugout over there. 0-2. And there's a swing and a foul out of play. And that one goes way back into the woods over there. Just the second time today that Hillcrest has had a runner in scoring position. And the first time, let's see as I look back. Yeah, first time they've had one there with less than 2 outs. There's a call, strike 3. Turner Young strikes out for the second time. First time was swinging, second time looking. Strikeout number 5 for Cannon Ellison. And he's got 2 outs now as Kason DeLong, the designated hitter, comes to the plate for the Hornets.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Nope.
Batting for DeLong, number 10, Elias Bates.
It is Elias Bates who bats. So Bates started the game in right field but not batting, steps into that DH role. So Hornets give up the DH to get Elias Bates sent at bat here. He takes a ball. And now another ball. That one a little bit high. 2-0. And that one missed. So Ellison falls behind 3-0. First at bat of the season for Elias Bates. Wind is still pretty strong, blowing from right to left, but not quite as bad as it was. As I say that, those flags start whipping again. And that's a fastball right down the pipe. 3-1. And there's a swing and a grounder. It's fielded by Ellison, and he throws to first. And the inning is over. So the ground out by Bates ends the inning after the error by Ryder Smith allowed the runner to reach second base with one out. No runs, no hits, one error, one runner left on base. We go to the fifth. The Tigers lead it 11-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. The Monterey Melt from Whataburger is back. Grilled peppers and onions, 2 slices of melty cheese, creamy, spicy jalapeno ranch, 2 100% beef patties on a 5-inch bun. All the flavors you've been asking for are back for a limited time. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Now pitching for the Hornets, Wyatt Adams, Leighton Herman at first base, Lyric Scott at second, probably several others I missed.
Wyatt Adams, the new pitcher for Hillcrest, and he faces the Tiger leadoff hitter Ryder Davis. First 2 pitches to Davis are balls. Ryder Davis 0 for 3, struck out looking in the first, grounded out to second in the second, and flew out to center in the third. He takes the ball, and that's ball 3. 3-0 to Ryder Davis. Cannon Ellison on deck.
Third base and hitting for Republic, number 2, Ryder Davis.
Top of the 5th inning, and there's a gust of wind that blows the screen. That's ball 4. So Davis on base safely for the first time. And Cannon Ellison bats.
Now batting for Republic, number 18, the pitcher, Cannon Ellison.
Ellison reached base safely his first 2 times and still got retired. First time he singled and then was forced out at second. Second time he walked and was forced out at second. And he waits for the first pitch from Wyatt Adams, and it is a ball. A little bit high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Ellison. Tigers on top 11-0. And that one off the plate inside. 2-0. And that's ball 3, and the ball gets away from the catcher, back to the screen, and Ryder Davis scampers down to second. Three-0 count to Cannon Ellison. Jackson Overstreet waits on deck. And that's a fastball on the inside corner. Strike one, 3-1. Ellison knew that was borderline, and he was taken on 3-0. Thought maybe he would be able to trot down. And he swings and fouls that one back to the screen. So the count's full, 3-2. That one's ball 4. Ellison walks. He's been on base safely 3 times in 4 at-bats, or 4 plate appearances. Runners at first and second, nobody out, and Jackson Overstreet. First pitch to Overstreet is a strike. 0-1. Overstreet grounded into fielder's choices in the first and the third. Grounded out to shortstop. And now chops it to short. There's a late throw to second. And Ellison on the high hopper beat it down there, and everybody's safe. So Overstreet hit it back up the middle on the ground again. And he beats the throw. And now Isaac White will come to the plate with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch is high. It's off the glove, but comes right back to the catcher. That one misses outside. Two and 0 to Isaac White. And there's a swing and a foul out of play. 2-1. So Jackson Overstreet, 3 fielder's choices today. You don't see that a whole lot. And he reached safely on one of them. Or reached, no, but there was no out retired on one of them. It was a fielder's choice on that last one, but since they didn't get the throw at second in time, there was no out. Bases loaded, nobody out. The count now 2-2 to Isaac White. White, a triple, a single, a double. So you know what he's thinking. Get one in the wind, and a grand slam would be a great way to hit for the cycle. And he takes it high. Ball 3. Counts full to Isaac White.
Come on, medic. Watch your barrel, babe. Let's go.
And he swings and misses and strikes out. And I think Isaac was thinking long ball when he took that cut. So White retired for the first time. He's 3 for 4. First strikeout for Wyatt Adams. And in fact, I think that's the first strikeout of a Republic hitter today. No, Davis struck out his first time up. So Jackson Miller had a strikeout to start the game, and nobody had struck out since then. Now it's Ryder Smith. Stands in from the left side, takes a strike, 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 out, and inside, just off the plate, 1-1. Fastball high, 2-1. Ryder Davis at third. Cannon Ellison at second. And Jackson Overstreet at first. Bases loaded, 1 out. Next pitch is high. That's ball 3 to Ryder Smith. Cooper Pilkington waits on deck. And he took a strike, 3-2. Thought it was high, but umpire said no, caught the strike zone, so the count's full. 1 out, so the runners won't move anywhere. And the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Second consecutive strikeout for Wyatt Adams. Smith retired. And the Tigers, after loading the bases with nobody out, in danger of leaving 3 runners out there. Pilkington will try to remedy that. He walked and scored his last time, reached on an error and scored in the third. And he takes the ball, and that's going to allow Ryder Davis to come across and make it 12-0. And everybody else moves up. One ball, no strikes. The next pitch to Pilkington is a strike at the letters. 1-1. Tigers scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 5 in the third, 4 in the fourth, and now 1 in the fifth. And there's a swing and a pop-up. Backing out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Hillcrest in the 5th inning. And a swing and a miss. Off speed, Pilkington out in front. And after the first 3 batters reached, Wyatt Adams strikes out the side. He strikes out White, Smith, and Pilkington in order to get out of trouble. Did allow the 1 run to score on the pitch that got away. But after 4.5, it's 12-0 Tigers. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
New pitcher for the Tigers is Tristan Kuhn, number 33, the right-hander, and the first pitch is a ball to Harrison Parkin, the left fielder for the Hornets. Hillcrest still does not have a hit, and that pitch is a ball. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tristan Kuhn, a sophomore. So his first varsity action here. Trying to close the door on this one. 2-1 the count. And that one is up and in, ball 3. Well, a year ago, Cade White and Cannon Ellison combined for a no-hitter. It was the 8th no-hitter in Republic history. And now Cannon Ellison exits after 4 innings, having not given up a hit. And Tristan Kuhn could finish this off, but there's a ball and a walk. And that's the second time that Harrison Parkin has reached on a walk today. And the leadoff man is on for Hillcrest. Jackson Miller. Number 9 hitter in the order, steps to the plate. And that one bounces up there, ball 1. Austin Miller on deck for Hillcrest. One ball, no strikes to Jackson Miller. He struck out his last time. Long look by the pitcher, Tristan Kuhn, comes set. And there's a swing and a fly ball golfed into shallow left field, and there's the first hit of the day for the Hillcrest Hornets. Jackson Miller served it into left field. And the first 2 runners are on for the Hornets here in the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot, Austin Miller. Austin Miller 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to short and then grounded out to Pilkington over at second. Waits for the first pitch from Tristan Kuhn, and here it comes. And that one is outside, ball 1. Fastball misses. Two and 0. And that one is a strike. Outside corner at the belt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Isaac White with a single, a double, and a triple in this one. And Brennan Overstreet with 5 RBIs, including a 3-run homer. 3-1 count to Austin Miller. First 2 runners have reached here in the 5th. And that's ball 4. Bounced up there, and the bases are loaded. And Josh Neufeld's going to walk out to the mound and have a conversation. And while he does, I'm going to take a break. Tigers lead at 12-0, but the Hornets threatening here in the 5th. We'll be back after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Leighton Herman stands in. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Hillcrest. And the first pitch is fouled on a fastball. It drifts over out of play. So after the visit from Josh Neufeld, first pitch strike by Tristan Kuhn, the sophomore, out there for the first time as a varsity pitcher. And here comes the next one. Off speed, and Herman laid off. Thought about chasing it low and away, but didn't, and the count's even 1-1. Herman, the number 2 hitter in the order, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's a ball. It gets away from Perkins, and the shutout has ended. First run of the year for the Hornets as Harrison Parkin comes across on the wild pitch. And the other runners move up. So the force out no longer in effect. Counts 2-1. And Leighton Herman will step back in and wait for the next one from Tristan Kuhn. Ball 3.
Your pitch here.
And ball 4. So Harmon walks. Bases are loaded again. He had an open base after the wild pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out for Colton O'Neill, the center fielder, number 3 hitter in the Hornet order. He struck out looking his first time, grounded out to third, back in the third, and now bats in the 5th with his team down 12-1. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Wyatt Adams will be next for Hillcrest. And a little check swing. It's going to go right to the open area in the infield, and everybody's going to be safe. Second baseman Pilkington went over to cover the bag at second and then realized it was going to get past Kuhn, and everybody is safe. A little excuse me single.
Cleanup hitter Wyatt Adams.
And the base is still loaded, and it's 12-2. First pitch, a ball to Wyatt Adams. The next one is popped into shallow right field, and it's going to go off the glove of somebody over there. And everybody's going to move up a base. Nolan Coble is in there at first, and Cooper Thomas is the second baseman. I said it was Pilkington. I didn't notice the subs, and they didn't announce all the subs coming in. So that's an error. I don't know whose glove it was off of. They were all kind of converging. Makes it 12-3. Bases are still loaded. And still nobody out. Pilkington's over at third base now. Ryder Davis still at short. And that one is low, off the glove of Perkins, but doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. The count's 2-1. Jaden Brown, 0 for 2, reached on an error his last time. And that one just missed a fastball. 3-1. There's a swing and a grounder back at the pitcher, Kuhn. He turns and gets the out at first. Runner comes in to score. So it's an RBI for Jaden Brown. Other two runners move up to second and third. And Lyric Scott bats now. Pinch hitting for Turner Young. First pitch is fouled off. One out. And it's now 12-4. That one gets away from Perkins, and that makes it 12-5. Adams moves up to third, and he's there with one out. Breaking pitch, fouled out of play, off to the right side. Well, it was 12-0 when the inning started. 5 runs on 3 hits by Hillcrest. And we'll play at least one more inning. That one missed off the inside corner.
Direction on the pinch runner to number 37, Ian Campbell.
Ian Campbell is the runner over at third base. Full count now. And there's a grounder to short. Davis scoops it up, fires across, and that records the out. Second out of the inning. Lyric Scott retired, gets an RBI on the ground out as Campbell comes in to score. That makes it 12-6. And Elias Bates takes a strike. Bates is 0 for 1. And he swings and pops it toward the line in foul territory, and the play is made over there by Nolan Coble. Coble took a few steps to his left and had an easy play. And that ends the inning. 9 batters bat in the inning, and 6 runs come across for Hillcrest. At the end of 5, it's 12-6 Tigers. We'll take a break and be back with the top of the 6th after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. Cooper Thomas leads it off. Top of the 6th inning. First varsity at bat for Cooper Thomas, and he takes that one inside, and the count's even 1-1. So Brendan Overstreet, after a 3-run homer and a 2-run single, 5 RBIs, gives way to Cooper Thomas, and Thomas backs away from that one. It's 2-1. Wyatt Adams back out there for his 2nd inning of work. And a swing and a foul by Thomas. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thomas, a left-handed hitter. And he lines it at the third baseman. Hit the ball hard, but third baseman snagged it out of the air, and that's the first out of the inning. So Cooper Thomas made a bid for his first varsity base hit, and it wasn't meant to be. He'll have to wait a little longer as he lines out to third. Thomas just a sophomore. And so is Landon Perkins, the starting catcher, and he takes the ball. Perkins doubled his first time up. That led to a run. Grounded out to third and then reached on an error. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers led 12-0 before the bottom of the 5th inning. Hillcrest pushed across 6 runs. And that's where we stand now on the top of the 6th with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Perkins, a late swing. That one's outside. Three 3-2 count to Landon Perkins. And he chops it foul over toward Kurt Plotner. Well, that's a second good play that Kurt Plotner's made over there today. Three and two, one out. Landon Perkins facing Wyatt Adams. And a fastball is ball four. Perkins reaches base safely again.
Your attention, please. Substitution in for Murray is number 1, Nolan Coble.
And Nolan Coble, who came in at first in the field, now bats. And Nolan Lashley comes in to run for Landon Perkins. So the two Nolans out there together. Nolan Lashley at first, Nolan Coble at the plate. And the swing and a pop-up foul out of play. Coble is senior. Right-handed hitter facing Wyatt Adams. 0-1 the count. One out, top of the sixth. And there goes the runner, and it's a stolen base. Nolan Lashley steals second. And he's in scoring position for Coble. My first thought was, I was kind of surprised he was stealing second base. Up 12-0, but then remember, Hillcrest scored 6 runs. 12-6 is not that big of a margin. So the stolen base is still acceptable, I think. 12-6 lead for the Tigers, and the next pitch on the way to Coble. And at the knees on the outside corner. Perfect location from Wyatt Adams. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryder Davis is on deck. And that one missed outside. It's in the dirt, and the throw goes over the head of the third baseman. And I believe Lashley's going to come in to score. Yep. So the ball got away on the wild pitch, and the error on the throw by the catcher allows Lashley to come in to score. Yeah, that makes the score 13-6. And the count's now 2-2 to Nolan Coble. And he swings and misses and strikes out. 4th strikeout for Wyatt Adams. And here comes Ryder Davis. And we're going to get a visit to the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to change pitchers here or not, or if this is, not sure what this conversation would be. Unless he's moving some guys around, he is going to change pitchers, I think. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. There goes, they just swapped gloves. So, while they change pitchers and rearrange, we're going to take another break. Back with more after this. Tigers on top, 13-6. Back with more on Republic Tiger Sports after this timeout.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. First pitch to Ryder Davis is a ball from the new pitcher, Jaden Brown, Jayden. Jaden Brown. Fourth pitcher of the day for Hillcrest. Nobody on base, and Davis takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Tigers just scored on a throwing error by the catcher after a wild pitch, and there's a swing and a foul out of play. 1-2. Davis struck out in the first, grounded out in the second, flew out in the third, and then walked and came around to score in the fifth. And he swings and grounds it just outside the bag at third. Cannon Ellison is on deck. And there's a swing and a grounder to short. Leighton Herman up with it, over, and gets him out. Second time that Davis has grounded out today. And that ends the inning. Tigers scored a run without the benefit of a base hit. There was one error and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the sixth. It's 13-6 Tigers. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Rich cocoa, Mexican cinnamon, brown sugar, and a light kick of chili swirled in a creamy blend of vanilla ice cream. The all-new Mexican hot chocolate shake from Whataburger, available for a limited time. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
New pitcher for the Tigers is number 14.
Tigers send Jackson Overstreet out to the mound to start the bottom of the sixth inning, leading 13-6. And the first pitch is a fastball up and in to Harrison Parkin. Parkin led off the last inning with a walk, came in to score, and he was the first of 6 runs to score. There's a grounder into the hole, knocked down, and the throw over is not in time. Good play by Pilkington to get to it, but it's a leadoff single. Harrison Parkin reaches base for the third time. He's got 2 base hits and the walk. He's had a nice game. And that pitch is a strike. Parkin has 2 walks and a hit, rather, not 2 hits and a walk. Next one from Overstreet is a fastball high. Perkins up to get it. Counts even 1-1. Jackson Miller had the first base hit of the game for the Hornets in the bottom of the 5th. Now bats in the 6th. And a swing and a grounder to first. Good play, and a throw is wide of the bag at second base. A great pick by Nolan Coble, but then he threw it away. And then they throw over to third, and runner's safe. Thought maybe they got the runner. But the fielder's choice allows Miller to reach, and runners are at first and third with nobody out. And now Austin Miller bats. First pitch is a strike on a fastball. Austin Miller, a senior, bats with runners at the corners and nobody out. Hillcrest trying to fight their way back, and there's a chopper to third and a tough hop off the third baseman. Run is going to come in to score. The other runner is going to try to go to third. He's going to make it. Now the batter down to second. He's safe, and the Tigers have lost the thread defensively. That was not an easy play, but probably going to go down as an error that allows Miller to reach. And then a second error on the, no, that's not a second error. It's one error allows the runner Parkin to score and Miller to get to third, and then on the throw, Miller goes to second. So there are runners at second and third. And the score's 13-7. Perkins out to have a conversation with Overstreet. Overstreet hasn't pitched badly. He's gotten Hillcrest to put the ball in play, but Tigers haven't been able to take advantage of that defensively. That's been a defensive struggle here. And there's a swing and a foul ball out of play.
Down to one. Dugout down to one. Let's go.
Leighton Herman has reached base twice on walks, and he takes a fastball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Herman hops right back in there. Overstreet back on top, ready to deliver. Long look, now he's got the sign, and he deals, and it's a ball. 2-2.
Be on time, Lee. Right here.
Curveball or slider, some kind of breaking pitch, froze him and got him. That was a good pitch from Overstreet. Probably the best pitch he's thrown today. And that's the first out of the inning. Herman down on strikes. First strikeout for Jackson Overstreet. And here comes Colton O'Neill. Second and third, 1 out. And a breaking pitch, he got a piece of it, fouls it back to the screen. 0-1. Fastball just missed outside. Colton O'Neill singled and scored his last time up. He's 1 for 3. And he takes a breaking pitch low, 2-1. Jackson Overstreet, third pitcher of the day for the Tigers. And he threw a fastball by him. 2-2. That was a good pitch from Overstreet as well. Looks like he's starting to settle in a little bit after a rough start. Next one. High. It's ball 3. And ball 4. Inside, O'Neal leaned back from it, and he trots down to first, and the bases are loaded. And the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Adams. Adams is 0 for 3. He's reached twice on errors. And the first pitch is a breaking pitch, gets away from Perkins. That's going to allow the runners to move up. Another run scores. And it's 13-8. So no more force out. 1-0 the count. And Jackson Overstreet pitches to Wyatt Adams, and it's a fastball high. 2-0. Cannon Ellison started, pitched 4 innings, did not allow a hit. And early in the season, hit the level where they wanted to get him out of there. So he didn't throw too many pitches, and Hillcrest has taken advantage of that. They've scored all 8 of their runs in the last inning plus. There's a fastball for a strike. 3-1. They scored 6 runs off Tristan Kuhn in the 5th, and now they've got a couple off Jackson Overstreet in the 6th. And that one's a ball. Ball 4. Bases loaded again. And we're going to get a visit to the mound by Josh Neufeld. While he talks things over, I'll take a break as well. 13-8 Tigers, but Hillcrest has the bases loaded with just 1 out here in the 6th. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with boneless Whata wings from Whataburger. Crispy, tender bites of chicken tossed in your choice of buffalo, sweet and spicy sauce, honey butter, honey barbecue, plain, or better yet, you could try them all. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Jaden Brown comes to the plate. Brown, the latest Hornet to spend time on the pitching mound. He's the current pitcher. He started the game at second base. Brown fouled out in the 2nd inning, reached on an error in the 4th, grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th, and now bats in the 6th with the bases loaded and 1 away. And he fouls it back to the screen. Turner Young on deck for Hillcrest. Long look from Overstreet. Here comes the pitch. And he popped it up. Right side of the infield. Infield fly is in effect, so the batter is out. Catch is made by Cooper Thomas. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Everybody stays put.
Attention please, substitution hitting for Scott. Number 5, Turner Young.
Turner Young actually had left the game earlier. He's back out there now. And the first pitch to him is a ball. Young struck out his first 2 times. And that one's high. Two balls, no strikes to Turner Young. Started the game at third base for Hillcrest, and he takes it on the outside corner, 2-1. Tying run is on deck for Hillcrest. After they fell behind 12-0, they've climbed back into this one. And an off-speed breaking pitch just missed. Umpire indicates it was low. Republic fans didn't like that call. And it's 3-1. Bases are loaded, nowhere to put him. And a fastball. He grooved it and just threw it hard right down the middle and said, here, hit this. 3-2. And that one just, no, he got him. He did get him. I thought it was a strike then. I thought it was going to be called a ball. It was right on a corner. And Young strikes out for the third time, that time with the bases loaded. And that's a big strikeout for Jackson Overstreet. 2 more runs score for Hillcrest. They've got the Republic lead down to 5 at 13-8, and we head to the 7th. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Cannon Ellison leads off the 7th inning for the Tigers. They're on top by 5, 13-8. First pitch of ball. And there's a swing and a fly ball into shallow right. In comes the right fielder, makes the play, and Ellison retired. Brings in Jackson Overstreet.
Batting for the Republic Tigers, number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
Overstreet reached on a fielder's choice in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, grounded out to short, and then reached on another fielder's choice in the 5th. He scored twice, and he takes a ball. 1-0. Next one on the outside corner. Jaden Brown out there for his 2nd inning of work. Counts even on Overstreet, 1-1. So Jackson's still looking for his first hit, and he takes it outside, 2-1. And there's a hard hit ball to center field. It's going to get off the glove of the center fielder. He got over there and should have made the play, but instead, Overstreet is on. He hit it pretty hard. We'll see what they score it. He's at second base either way with Isaac Waite at the plate.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 28, Isaac White.
White with a single, a double, a triple. And he takes a ball high, 1-0. They gave Overstreet a double on that last one. And a second one to White is high. Brennan Overstreet homered earlier today. A 3-run shot. He had 5 RBIs. And there's a grounder to third. Look back the runner. They throw across in time to get White. He's retired for the second time in a row. And I don't think the cycle's going to happen today. White retired 5-3. Overstreet has to stay at second. And Ryder Smith bats. First pitch is a curveball for a strike. That was a good pitch from Jaden Brown. Smith struck out his last time. That was his first at bat of the game. And he takes it outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson Overstreet down at second base. That's a ball. And a swing and a line drive over the head of the second baseman. And we may have a play at the plate. No, ball is bobbled. And that will allow Overstreet to trot across home plate. And another run scores for the Tigers on an RBI single by Ryder Smith, his first hit of the year. First RBI. And that makes it 14-8. So a little more breathing room for the Tigers when the bottom of the 7th rolls around.
Number 3,
Cooper Pilkington comes to the plate. 0 for 3 with a walk. He scored a couple of runs, reached on an error in the 3rd. And there goes the runner. And Smith is safe. I think that the umpire would have called him out if the ball hadn't come loose there. Stolen base for Ryder Smith. And Pilkington waits for the next pitch from Jaden Brown. They throw back and runner back in safely. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a fly ball into shallow left. The ball is blowing around all over the place. It's going to drop. And now into second base safely is Pilkington. That ball looked like it was going to center field. It ended up dropping behind the shortstop. And it's 15-8.
Now batting for Republic, number 24, Cooper Thomas.
So the runner comes in to score. It's an RBI single for Pilkington. He's at second. I guess it's an RBI double for Pilkington because there wasn't an error. And the first pitch to Cooper Thomas is a ball. 1-0. Thomas just missed his first base hit at the varsity level last time. Line drive at the third baseman that he snagged out of the air. There's a chopper foul over toward the Hillcrest dugout on the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Cooper Thomas. Landon Perkins on deck. Thomas takes a step up in the box and watches it go outside. 2-1. Swing at a little fly ball in foul territory. It's going to go over the fence, beyond the reach of the third baseman over there. And it's a 2 ball, 2 strike count on Cooper Thomas. Next one from Jaden Brown on the way. And he lines it through the hole on the right side. That's a base hit. And here comes the runner. It's an RBI for Cooper Thomas. And congratulations to Cooper Thomas on his first varsity base hit and first varsity RBI. Pilkington comes in to score. And that makes it 16-8. And Landon Perkins. A double, a run scored in the second, and a walk his last time up. And the 2 times that he reached base safely, not counting the error that he reached on, a run came in to score. He didn't score them. The courtesy runner Nolan Lashley did. Throw over to keep Thomas close. He dives back in safely with plenty of time to spare. 0-1 the count to Perkins. Jaden Brown trying to get the last out of this inning so we can go to the bottom of the 7th. And it's a ball. Another throw over, and Thomas dives back in. Swing and a pop-up. Back and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Landon Perkins. Curveball stayed high, 2-2. Hillcrest thought maybe they had the strikeout, didn't get the call. Another throw over to first. Nolan Coble waits on deck. Hopes to get another shot at the plate. And that one just missed inside. And Hillcrest, again, thought they had the strikeout. Didn't get it, just missed. That one a little bit inside. And it's 3-2. Runner goes, and he punched him out on that one. Outside corner in that one. They did get the call. And Perkins is down on strikes looking.
All right, folks, don't forget we have the JV game. We'll follow this one probably about 10 15 minutes or so.
Tigers score 3 more runs.
Our snack bar is open. Of course, during the interval,
They had
please be considerate of players.
4 base
You know,
hits,
you grab something between
and
you.
they lead it 16-8 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company.
Bottom of the 7th inning, leading it off for the Hornets. Number 40,
Jackson Overstreet back to work for the Tigers, trying to close this one out. And the first pitch is a ball. Kason DeLong, the batter, and he takes a strike. DeLong struck out back in the second. Two balls, one strike. And he waves at a slider, low and away. Would have been ball 3. Instead, it's 2-2. Harrison Parkin waits on deck. And he got him. Breaking pitch froze him. Second strikeout in a row, going back to the last inning by Jackson Overstreet. And that's his third strikeout of the game.
Number 24, Harrison Parkin.
And Parkin will bat. Parkin has walked twice, has a base hit, has scored a couple of runs, and he watches one fly over his head. Tigers host Skiatook, Oklahoma tomorrow. Ball 2. First one was way up and in, second one way down and away. And the third one down the middle, and it's skied into shallow right field. And Ryder Smith comes in and makes the play. So 2 gone quickly here in the 7th, and the Tigers 1 out away from finishing this one off. Jackson Miller steps to the plate, left-handed hitter. Struck out in the 3rd inning. Singled and scored in the 5th. Reached on a fielder's choice, came in to score in the 6th. And he takes it inside, ball one. Fastball down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one. Austin Miller on deck. Tigers hoping he doesn't get a chance to come up there, but it's 3-1 now, as that one is low, goes all the way to the backstop. Jackson Miller trying to reach base by walk for the second time today. And he instead grounds it to Thomas. Tough hop, makes the play, throws to first, and that ends the game. Miller retired 4-3, and the Tigers beat Hillcrest to open the season 16-8. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Something to eat at the concession stand, but plenty of time to get yourself something to eat, something to drink.
Tigers win it over Hillcrest 16-8 to open the season. Cannon Ellison, the winning pitcher, he went 4 innings, did not allow a run or a hit. He walked 2 and struck out 5. Tristan Kuhn with an inning of work, allowed 6 runs on 3 hits, walked 3. And Jackson Overstreet came in to close it out. Pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 runs, neither one of them earned. Allowed a hit, walked 2, struck out 3. Isaac White, 3 for 5, scored a couple of runs. And Brennan Overstreet had a 3-run homer and drove in 5 runs to help lead the Tigers to a 16-8 win. That's going to do it. Tigers win over Hillcrest 16-8, and they open the season at 1-0. They're at home tomorrow for the home opener tomorrow afternoon against Skiatook, Oklahoma. And today, they are winners 16-8. That's going to do it from Hillcrest High School. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.